It's a lovely bit of kit because it's portable, and if we're not able to have the participant arrive in here, we can take it into the family home, or we can take it into the hospital. In order to make things exciting for the students, we can also do fun stuff with it as well. So, for example, we can take somebody, for example, who is a grade 8 piano player, and we can attach the electrodes to their muscles, and we can see what's happening with their brain as they're engaging in this lovely fluent behaviour, versus somebody like me who has to check the keyboard, check the note, and then eventually hit the thing. No fluency in my behaviour whatsoever. So we can see all those really sort of interesting brain interactions going on. This piece of equipment is another piece of eye tracking equipment, but unlike the one where we had with the glasses, this is actually a desktop version. So what we can do is we can just put the images onto the screen, and with infrared beams picking up on the corneal reflection, we can figure out where the person is looking on the screen. The really nice thing about this particular piece of equipment is that we are able to connect this to biofeedback. So we're able to get galvanic skin response, we're able to get breathing rate, we're able to get heart rate. We can also attach it to an EEG. Which basically means then what we can do is we can look at the biofeedback when people are looking at particular stimuli. So one of the things we want to use it for is we want to use it for people with phobias. Okay, so what we can do is we can flash particular images onto the screen. When a phobic image comes on, the person's biofeedback is going to spike. That's their autonomic response then. That's the image that I don't like. We can identify in a very objective way the things that worry them. And then what we can do is we can put the desensitization programs into place. So for example, I was recently working with a young lady with Down syndrome. She would happily get onto an airplane, fly to China, represent Ireland in the Special Olympics, come home with 3 gold medals. That was no problem. But she couldn't go to the local park because she was terrified of dogs. Okay, so what we did was we used the eye tracking equipment to assess the level of her phobic response, and then we were able to put a desensitization program into place. Bring my dog up to your house. My dog was about 15 at the time, just sat there. Very gentle dog, and she was able then to come over and start petting. And then subsequently we brought in kind of younger and more bouncy dogs, so she was quite happy and calm and learned how to actually relax. And now she's more than able to head down to the local park and go for a walk with her family, where previously she hadn't been able to do that. And this is really, I think, one of the driving things that we have from the university, is that we don't want to have a whole idea of ivory tower academics. We want the stuff that we're doing in here to go straight out into the community where it's going to be of use. So all the stuff that we do with kids with autism, a charity was founded 20 years ago. It's been on the go to help families 20 years ago. All this stuff that we're doing with phobias, all the stuff we're doing with post-traumatic stress disorder, we want to get that straight out to the community. We want to get it into the hospitals to actually help people. We want our students to see that psychology is something real and something living, and something has an impact out in their community.